Yeah, JB was like, you gotta get a quilted vest. Like, did they just have those on the rack somewhere? Or
well, they might. Quilted jackets are becoming so popular.
Pretty popular, yeah. So then he was like, well, the cat needs a quilted bed, too. I'm like, really?
You know,
little extra time. And he kind of just...
It seems like he's making a lot of tasks for me.
Let us know when you hop on.
Say hello. We're on week 4. Week 4.
This is the... which batter?
Cinnamon spice. I'm on a spice kick.
Ruth Latshaw checking in.
Hi, Ruth. Oh, you can turn that off. I'm done for the night. I already turned the PC off. Got it.
I don't think you turn it off that way too if you hold it down.
Nope.
If you can.
While we're waiting for people to jump on, I can give you a...
Janice Finnan, how are you tonight?
I'm sorry, Lana has not shown up yet.
Joan bought her a new bed.
I did buy her a new bed.
Because I had to throw her old bed out because it just wasn't working. Patsy is in the house. Good evening to you as well.
Well, technically it was a bed that she stole from the dog.
Yeah, but it's a bad bed. Cheryl Stevens, West Virginia, how you doing?
Look what I did.
Joan only got some... finally. Joan got some sewing done today.
I did. This is our next AccuQuilt Club project. All quilted, just waiting for binding. I have 3 quilts to bind tonight.
Bernadine, how are you doing?
It looks better on this screen. It's because it's smaller.
I think it turned out really great.
I think it's cute.
We'll show it again when everybody gets on here. Still a few minutes, so.
I think it's cute, and I think it's a great size to hang on your wall during the fall season. Let me know what you think.
This is cinnamon spice.
This one's pumpkin spice.
Oh yeah, this one. Pumpkin spice.
But we're working on cinnamon spice. Man, that machine does a good job.
As Joan's cleaning up some threads there, can't let that one hang.
No, you gotta clean that stuff up. I find it hard to go to a quilt show because, you know, it doesn't matter how hard we look. There's always one just hanging out there, and then you hang it up at the quilt show, and it's right at eye level with everybody that walks by, and it's everything I can do to not go over there and just pull that out.
All right, Karen, welcome to the show. Teresa, welcome to the show. Bernadine said, love the colors. Janice said, so pretty.
I am so proud of myself. This back is from my stash. I have had this more years than I want to admit.
The backing?
The backing fabric.
Yeah, it's a pretty fabric.
So, yeah, this is going to be our next AccuQuilt Club project. I like it. I think it turned out well. Are you reading an email?
That was a regarding the eclectic Tim Holt stuff. It looks like we're gonna be okay. So
That's good.
Their inventory should be good for the July part of it, right? So all those people that are, concerned about those fabrics, they look like they'll be available, and so it's always interesting to see some of the effects right now. Danita, how are you? Carol Gammon, Cecilia Carter, welcome to the show. Lana's in the house. How are you?
Oh, Lana. Welcome. So let's do our sound check. Let us know how we sound on Facebook and YouTube. Somebody, please.
Sound and visual. Let's go audio visual.
Audio visual. Were you in the AV club in school?
School?
Lifetime ago.
Connie, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
So this is not what we're doing tonight. I was just giving you a sneak peek. I can tell you some information about this, but we'll get started first and tell who we are first. When you're ready.
Cecilia said Facebook is good. Connie said YouTube sound is good.
Okay. So we are Quilters HQ, Windmill Sewing Center, Quilt Sampler, and Joan Sews. The websites are quiltershq.com, windmillsewingcenter.com, quiltsampler.com, and joansews.com. We do this every Tuesday, almost, from 6 to 6:30-ish Central Time. Be sure and comment, like, share, follow, subscribe, smash up all the buttons, and be sure and comment because we do have a giveaway. And we are also doing the drawing for the Ad Astra Shop Hop tonight as well. So if you participated in that, I have a great prize for you. So this is going to be our next in-store and online if you want AccuQuilt Go Club project. Oh, thank you, Robert. Try not to get any messes in here.
Okay, sorry, no messes from the sewing room. Vicky, welcome to the show.
Kit.
Michigan.
Pattern for this, if you have all of these fabrics, which these are new, the pattern is going to be $12 and the kit is going to be $81.24 and that includes the pattern. So the fabrics are $69.24 and then $12 for the pattern.
How big is it?
It is 50 inches by 50 inches.
And the kit's going to be what?
Kit is going to be $81.24. It is not on our website, so if you want one, just either put it in the chat or even better, direct messages on Quilters HQ Facebook.
I believe. Is this the one that we had several people calling today?
I don't know.
You said there already some signups for?
Yeah, I already have several signups for this
so
one.
some people I think were calling today about this. So they were cutting more kits. Sharon Blizzard, welcome to the show. How are you doing?
We haven't started cutting kits today yet for this because I just figured out.
Maybe they were signing up. I don't know.
How many how many pieces of each shape we need. You will need the 8-inch cube, 2.5-inch strip die, and 8-inch angles and corners for this one. So all 3 pieces of the cube and the 2.5-inch strip die.
Okay, so the cube size is going to be
8-inch.
Oh, hold on. Let me get the requirements. Are 8-inch
cube
plus
corners and angles and a 2.5-inch strip die, or you can rotary cut it too. The border, let me open it back up. So, and I'll tell you which is which.
What are you calling this, actually? This kit going to be? Hey, Kathy, welcome to the show.
This is pumpkin spice.
Oh, this is
Pumpkins.
pumpkin.
And I don't know if you can see it, but I quilted it with pumpkins too.
Oh yeah, let me try to get that for you. Hold on.
This right here, these two shapes are in the corners. So you get to a white spot here, right there. It's
You can
kind of
see the
shadow.
pumpkin there.
Yeah, you can kind of see it.
Pointed out there.
So it's right here.
Yeah, you can see
And
the big
little
old pumpkin
leaves.
Yeah.
It's got a reflection from the.
Vicky said she wants a kit, so she's in on that one, which I think will be great.
Is that Vicky?
Vicky's and Nikki up in Michigan. Nikki. So hopefully I didn't butcher your name, Vicky. I apologize.
And then this right here is in the angles. And then there's some long strips in the pumpkins that you need the strip die for. So it'll be a fun sew along. I'm still working on the pattern. This will start in May. We gotta
get you a little quilt board to hang up back there just for the show. And you know, we should leave this open just so we can see. I mean, we got some sign-ups here. Ladies are still hopping on here. Sweet Ann just got on, and so we just leave it open.
Oh no.
What was that?
That was probably a pair of scissors that just fell into the trash can.
Aww.
I know. Or something.
Have your scissors ever fell in the trash can? It was something metal.
There's needles in here too. I will get that later. I know what it was.
How are you? Welcome to the show.
It's my really sharp, pointy tweezers. So tonight we are working on.
So Vicky's never used the corners and angles, so she's going to be really excited because she's going to get to use them for this quilt.
This is my favorite border. I use this all the time for quilts that I do. And this is in angles. So I am working on some of my patterns to get them a little less block of the month style and more uploads so that you can purchase patterns. And so look for those soon. There. So tonight we are working on block number 4 of Cinnamon Spice. I told you I was on a spice kick. And these are the 3 blocks that we've done so far. We are doing a smaller version of this block. This is a 16-inch block. We're doing the 8-inch version of it tonight, and you will need to make 4 of them. So I'm going to slide on over to the sewing machine. So I'll just switch the camera real quick. So hang tight. Okay. So I have all 4 of them. We're only going to make just this one. And let me heat up my little iron while I'm here. Lana still hasn't shown up.
Man, she was in her bed.
Was she?
In bed, yeah.
She's enjoying that. So the first thing I want to do is these
Welcome to the show.
Part right here, this little portion, and I'm going to sew my. I don't know. This is, I guess this would be like a flying geese unit. So. Turn my locking stitches off, grab a leader, and get these lined up. This is the hardest part, is lining up these pieces. I should have put some lotion on my hands because I can't grip anything. So while you're watching me sew, what are you guys working on?
Oh, that's good. Now, actually, I already did.
Okay. Even better.
Easter coming up fast. Graduations. Dang, so many things.
I'm in one of those rare-ish times where I'm actually caught up for a minute.
Can you guys believe that Joan is caught up?
For a minute, like a whole minute. Like, I've got my AccuQuilt project done. I'm working on the pattern, which should take me probably another week to do. And then these seams are going to be pressed open. I'm going to use my little doohickey here because and then I'm going to turn around and put this under the iron, but this does make it a little bit easier to get that ironed because I've burnt myself a couple of times trying to wrestle this seam open. Don't know if that's happened to you, but it doesn't take me a whole lot of times, but surprisingly more than once to learn this lesson. Okay, let's set the hot iron on this real quick. Spin you around so you can see what I'm doing. And I have just a little Alyssa iron. See? Yep, sort of. And a little bit more. And I usually just stack these one right on top of the other. I like this iron for this type of stuff because it doesn't get so hot that it's going to scorch my fabric. If I did this with the Laura Star, I would surely be regretting it. Okay, let's spin you back around. Ouch, that's hot. Okay, scissors, which I put in the pocket earlier. So, since I'm sewing with this guide, I need to just snip off this little tip right there. Otherwise, it's going to mess up my 1/4 inch seam. And let's finish out this flying geese unit, and then we can start assembling the block. This is going to go together so fast. Leader. Because I don't want that little point to get pulled down into my bobbin area. Like so. Check to make sure I'm making stitches. I know that's happened to all of us. And I don't know how much bobbin thread I have. I've pieced a couple of quilt backs and quite a bit of piecing recently, so I am playing bobbin chicken here.
Janice is working on a scrap quilt. Ruth is working on a Lori Hine collage.
Yeah, we had that class. She took the class at Quilters.
Is working on a t-shirt quilt for her niece. Graduated from high school.
Nice. That is the season, right?
Vicky just took a Kimberbell class. Day at the spa. It was fun.
Nice.
Kathy Leader, what's going on? Back's getting better. More time. I don't know.
Again, gonna press these open.
Anna is doing cat applique blocks.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Cave fabrics, which is even more fun, right?
You gotta send us a picture of that.
Yeah, you gotta send some pictures of that. Hand embroidery baby quilt, royal shirt for the 3-year-old, great grandson. Man, you're busy. Debbie Cousins,
nice.
Welcome to the show.
Okay. So while I'm here, my other side, this side's already pressed. Turn my locking stitches back on, and I'm going to sew this half of the to 2 pieces. So that when I'm going to the iron, I can save myself a little bit of time. Let's press this open too. You know, just maximizing our time here. I don't know what Robert's doing, but I'm hearing weird noises. Maybe he's trying to get Lana to come say hello.
She's using her famous swivel.
I like the swivel. I need to pull this up on the TV so
Hey,
that
Bunch, how are you?
I can have a big screen and see what other people are seeing so that I know if I'm in the right area. Maybe I'll do that next time.
Peggy, I have a half-out house. Okay. Know what that is? Let's see.
Okay.
I
Let's
should
turn
be
back
working
around.
on a t-shirt quilt and I'm making for a friend. Well, now you said it publicly, Patsy. You got either you're trying to motivate yourself or
Okay. So we're going to sew the other half, the other 2 pieces onto this.
Oh, it says you're cut off on something. Oh, I didn't see that. Sorry, guys. Hey, Cindy, how are you tonight? This is week 4 of the cinnamon.
Cinnamon spikes.
Everything nice. Which would be us. And everyone in our group.
Aww.
Anyone on the show.
That's so sweet. Okay, so these 2 pieces I have to look at our block. They go this way. I might as well press that open because I've already started.
And we'll hold the quilt up again.
Pumpkin
spice quilt. We'll hold that up again toward the end.
Okay. I'll grab my folder so I can write down people's names too, because
you know, if I just put it up underneath this, we could probably stream it across here too. Temporary stuff, and we can put it behind the long arm each one that you're working on coming up. And you'd be like, woo!
I can't get behind the long arm. It is so tight to the wall.
I could plastic man myself back there or something.
Again, we're going to press these seams open because we're trying to avoid all of this bulk right here. It went flying.
Maybe move over just a little bit to this one. There you go.
Pressing that seam open.
Man, you guys are quiet tonight.
Yeah, what's up with that?
Do I need to do some hoo-hoo? Woohoo! Yippee! Get you guys fired up.
Okay, let's do some more pressing.
Will you have rotary cutting instructions for the pumpkin spice?
I will not in time for this. Eventually,
For the pumpkin
I
spice.
will. No. Nope.
Just for the
AccuQuilt.
strip and the corners and angles.
Oh, for the... So, that border, you
Cut
really
off
do
a little
need...
bit.
Am I just,
I
like...
don't know if it's just not down far enough. What's up?
I could prop it up here. How about that?
Okay.
Better?
Kitty Coons, how are you?
How's that?
Still a little far back, but there we go.
There we go.
Now we're back in the frame.
Okay, let's finish our block.
Guess I missed a lot. Not a ton.
This needs a laser on it so that I can see where it's pointing.
Did you say this quilt is cut with AccuQuilt?
This one is.
The cinnamon spice one, yeah.
It is. But
Heather,
this
how are you
one,
doing tonight?
this one actually does include rotary cutting instruction. So that's what our block is going to look like. So let's just finish it. Just lining up my seams right there. So you can see, not quite yet, right there.
Okay.
And then line up this seam down here. I am going to use my little doohickey for an aid to hold that seam down. Might as well hold that one down too. And turn it around and do the same thing. I have to double check. I can't tell you how many times I have, and you guys have seen me do it, sewn a block together like that.
Hey Carla, welcome to the show.
And I have 3 more of these to make, so...
For everyone that's just joined this week,
4 of the cinnamon spice. We have enough fabric for 2 more kits. If somebody wants one.
2 kits left. And then we'll show the pumpkin spice quilt at the end as well. And don't forget, we have a giveaway and Thread of the Month Club too.
And the drawing for Ad Astra store price.
And yes, thank you, Joan, the drawing for the Ad Astra. So, while that's doing that, I'm going to put everybody's dinner in the oven.
Okay. Don't quite have that lined up perfect, but it's going to stay. Okay, I am going to take this over to the Laura Star and give it a really good hot press. This iron gets much hotter. It gets to 400 degrees. So even when I'm piecing, it's nice to have that little Alyssa there because you can kind of press. But when you want to give your block that final press, there's nothing like this one. It gets super hot, and then your block lays super flat afterwards. Okay, there it is, block number 4.
You won the bobbin war.
I won the bobbin war. Thank you for pointing that out.
It's pretty.
Yeah, it's a
I like the colors, yeah.
Yeah. So it's got a Bobsies.
Linda Denton, welcome to the show.
You make 4 of these if you are doing the sew along with us. Put that there. Look at that. I almost did this with the pattern, but it was way too much quilting, too much piecing. But that is one of the versions I have saved in my... Let me grab my... I'll be back in just a second. My workbook for the... This is where all patterns start.
Right there in the 5-star.
Right in the purple folder.
I gotta get these ladies, all these people fired up. Woohoo! Yippee!
Vicky Zimnicki, I got you down for a pattern and kit. Anybody else wants one?
So when we hold this up, because a lot of people didn't see it beforehand, so this will be the next one, right?
No, this is the next AccuQuilt Club project.
AccuQuilt Club.
So not going to be, oops, there's the thread. Not going to be sewn together here on the show, but we do go live with AccuQuilt Club. So if you want to sew along, it's going to be 10:30 on Tuesdays.
You can rewatch though, right?
Yep, they're on same as here, Facebook and YouTube.
So we'll hold that up again here. We're getting a lot of interest, so we want to. Now the kit is going to be
$81.24.
$81.24.
That includes the pattern.
That includes the pattern.
And then the pattern is $12.
The pattern is $12.
I was channeling thimbleberries.
Yeah, so I think this is really...
Would it be easier if I went over there and held it up?
Maybe.
All right. I don't have a whole lot of space.
Or, I don't know.
There we go.
Okay.
How's that?
And so you got some questions coming in.
Okay.
When does this start?
This starts in May.
Okay, this one starts in May. Okay. Other questions on this? How AccuQuilt Club works or go live?
So the club is free. So I started the club to teach people how to use their AccuQuilt systems. And I cannot tell you how many people have come in and been like, well, I have one, but I never use it. I love it. I've said it so many times. If I can't cut it with AccuQuilt, I'm not going to make it. So, so I started teaching a club. The club is free if you have an AccuQuilt. I'm not trying to help you get through your stash. You can see I have a huge stash to get through too. I'm trying to teach you how to use the AccuQuilt. People come for a couple of years and then they drop out and then they're making their own quilts and converting them patterns and things like that. So there's a lot of good knowledge in those videos, and we've been live streaming them for a while too.
Some people come back, right, to get inspiration or they want to be part.
Well, you know, we have a project like this, and people are like, well, I want to make...
It's really beautiful.
That. They already know how to use their AccuQuilt. There's nothing new here that they haven't already done, but they just want to make the quilt. So that happens quite a lot. I could grab the other one, the one that we did previously. It's just right out there. But, so that's clubs, 10:30 and on the 3rd Thursday of the month. And we go live, go to YouTube and to Facebook. YouTube, or Facebook is deleting old live videos. So you'll have to go to YouTube and It's Joan So's channel, and you'll be able to find it. We're pretty much going live exclusively from here for this show. So if you see it with a different background, like a classroom, that's live in the store. Be sure and join us. Jump on. Say hello.
Hey, welcome to the... Hey, Lynn, welcome to the show. So Peggy says it's a little hard to probably follow in the live stream sometimes, so you can re-watch those with YouTube.
You can re-watch with YouTube.
So it's just a lot easier. And if we can find better ways to do it, guys, we will. It's just that's what we have available, and in the time constraints, because Joan's time is obviously extremely busy, and it takes a lot to put these things together. So
it does. Not just, thinking this stuff up, that's the easy part. It's like, whoo, wake up in the middle of the night and go, oh, I have a new pattern I could do. Because, it just popped in my head like a download. And then, but actually, putting it into electric quilt, figuring out what the fabric requirements are, converting it to AccuQuilt, cutting, and then writing the pattern. It takes me a minute to do these. So, yeah. So let's do our...
It's really from the pattern fairy.
The pattern fairy. The pattern fairy's been waking me up at night. So let's do our thread and giveaways.
If you guys are rewatching...
2 threads of the month.
Oh yeah, 2 threads.
Spring green. We're celebrating spring. I love spring. All the flowers start blooming. One is a variegated. This one is a variegated, and this one is a solid. The variegated is 3320. The solid is 1231. 1231.
Okay, so give me those numbers again real quick. Sorry, I was typing.
Variegated is 3320. Solid is 1231. Both very pretty spring greens. 15% off for the show. If you are not in the show, of course you're here, right? If you are not in the club, it is $20 to join. You get this little box, and then all of your thread purchases, not just the color of the month, but all of your Aerofill thread purchases are 20% off.
Hey, Nancy, welcome to the show.
The way things are going, that could be significant.
Yeah, we just don't know. All right, we have some.
Let's do our Ad Astra Shop Hop drawing. It is for a Fat Quarter Bundle compliments of QT Fabrics.
This is our tonight's giveaway, or
this
Ad Astra?
Is the Ad Astra Shop Hop giveaway.
Okay.
So, do you want to draw? Do you want me to draw? I'm just shake them up really good.
Maybe one will fall out.
Okay. Deanna Bowman. Congratulations. We will call her tomorrow.
What was her name?
That's supper. Woo. Let me mute that for you. Okay, and we're back.
It's so sensitive.
It is sensitive.
Sorry.
I love it. Cheryl? Hi.
Everything's okay. It's just super sensitive. Like, even like the detection of the oven sometimes sets it off. I don't know why.
I don't mind.
Earbuds want to fly across the screen. Sorry, Patsy. Sorry, everybody.
Sorry about that. It's live. Anything can happen.
I didn't want your guys' dinner to burn, so.
Tonight's giveaway is compliments of Riley Blake. It is cute too. I'm gonna open it up a little bit.
Is this for our?
This is for all of you, or not all of you, one of you. It is cute. Oh, you can't really see. It's called Besties. Just like all of you, Besties.
Pizza for so. Nah, it's all good.
So super, super cute. We just need a giveaway winner.
Yeah, we'll hold this up one more time too.
Okay.
We had a lot of people jump on the show at the end. So.
Yes. This is pumpkin spice. And this is our next AccuQuilt Club project. This is done in-store and online. Kit is going to be $81.24. That does include the pattern. The pattern is $12 if you want to use your own fabrics. Measures 50 inches by 50 inches. Okay. And then we just need a winner.
Winner for the...
And I'm so proud of myself because I pulled this out of my stash. Stash dash.
Stash dash.
Yeah. Back to the shop. My ears are ringing a little bit.
Yeah, sorry guys. Congrats, Patsy tonight.
Patsy Wilkerson.
Yep. Hopefully I don't spell her name wrong.
Congratulations, Patsy. I think she comes into the store.
No, I don't think so.
No? Okay. We will get this in the mail to you. If you have not shopped with us before, Patsy, please comment not comment here, but direct message us in one of those Facebook channels, your address, so we can get this in the mail to you. Last peek. You want to see it in person? I should have the binding on tonight. And it'll be online in the store. And you guys get first pick because we'll be sending this out in email for everybody to sign up for the club as soon as I know how many months we're going to go with this one. So.
Peggy wants a kit and a pattern. She went online to find classes, but it's not there.
It's not up there yet because I don't have Peggy Bunch?
Yes.
Okay. It's not up there yet because I still have to break this pattern down in to go and say, okay, this is going to be 1 month, so on and so forth. So thank you for joining us tonight. We will see you same time next week if we don't see you sooner. And as always, don't forget, oil your hook, change your needle. You might need to go up a size, and check your thread path. We'll see you next time.
And enjoy your week.
Enjoy the week. It's beautiful out. Finally.
Yes.
Here anyway.
See you guys next week.